Imagine walking into your childhood home, but this time it isn't for a holiday celebration or birthday party. Instead, it's to get your parents' home ready for sale. Maybe your parent has passed away, become incapacitated, or needed to go into assisted living. Saying goodbye to a place full of memories and maybe decades of history is one of the most challenging things I think families will face. It can be very overwhelming, and it is one of the hardest journeys that we help families navigate. Hi, I'm Tina Veltri Group of Brevard, LPT Realty, and alongside my brother Lou, we specialize in guiding families through the process of selling a parent's home. So today I'm going to be going over some of the top mistakes that we see people make when listing their parent's home and how you can avoid them. If you need personalized support, please do not hesitate to reach out. You can give us a call or go in the description and you'll see a contact form that you can fill out. The first mistake we see being made is that people do not appoint a single point person or a decision maker per se. When multiple family members are involved, emotions can run high, and that can lead to conflicts, maybe over the home's value or what should be done. And when you have possibly family members that are spread all around the United States, this can be ultra challenging. It isn't that all of the people involved are not helping to make the decisions, because they are. But having one person oversee the process will make it run much smoother. We worked with a family with 5 siblings that we had to communicate with. We spoke with all of them, we emailed all of them, we communicated with all of them, but in the end, the point person helped tremendously in getting the ball going and in getting the process continuing on to the next step. All right, so this is to parents. Parents, please make sure to get your affairs in order and get a will. So when the time comes, this process will be so much easier. Children, always consult an attorney first. There is important paperwork that has to be filed, and you want to make sure that you have complete authority to be able to sell that home. Now, we've had situations where a listing agent thought the home was able to be sold, but then the title company found out it wasn't. And guess who suffered? Our buyers and their sellers. And our buyers once walked away from a home because they just couldn't wait and they moved on to the next one. So finding out and making sure that you have the authority to sell the home is crucial in this process. If you have any questions or want to share some of your experiences, put them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Common mistake number 2. Underestimating the work that is going to be needed to be done to prepare the home for sale. Cleaning out the family home can seem overwhelming. Homes may be very outdated. Often rugs are worn, fixtures are outdated, and major maintenance issues exist. Focus on the important things: roof, HVAC, plumbing, electrical, the things that we will see on a 4-point inspection when a buyer goes to make an offer and goes under contract. Avoid overspending on renovations until you speak with a experienced agent who knows the local market. We once worked with a customer. The daughter lived in New York and her mom had to go into an assisted living, and the daughter could not get down to the Space Coast. So my brother Lou and I went into the home and we did our assessments, and it was very clear with how dated the home truly was that the best thing to do was to clear out all of the knickknacks, and there was a lot of them, including these old-fashioned dolls, with the eyes that go up and down, sitting in rocking chairs. We did decluttering, we did deep cleaning, and made the home look as good as possible for a potential buyer that would like that type of home, and it worked. And that was all that needed to be done in that particular case. So mistake number 3 is not understanding the true condition of the home. Families often assume, that their loved one's home is in great condition. You have an emotional connection to this home. You assume that it's in good shape. It's been well taken care of. But remember, hidden issues can affect financing for a buyer. Once handled an estate where there was 3 homes that needed to be sold. The first property was a beachside condo, and it was in perfect shape. Just needed a deep clean, and it was ready for the market. The second property needed a little bit of help. Of course, we deep cleaned. It needed some general maintenance, but we got a 4-point inspection to check all the major things and found out that the HVAC system would not pass inspection. So for that particular property, we did have the sellers put in a new HVAC system so that everything could pass on a 4-point inspection for the buyers. So the third home needed a little bit more work. It was hard to assess until we cleared it out because it was kind of a hoarding situation and we needed to clear everything out before we could truly see what we were dealing with. There was a yard sale. There was so many filing cabinets and outdoor cabinets. We got those all to the garage, had a community sale, and then a lot of it was dumpsters. One dumpster after the other to just clean the place out. And then once the home was cleared, we found that there was truly some major issues going on. There was wires hanging from the ceiling, holes in the floor, not even worth doing a pre-listing inspection. So we decided to just deep clean, call on our investors, and just do a cash offer because it would never have passed inspection for a buyer to get. So there you have it. Those were the first 3 mistakes that we often see people make. Make sure you watch part 2 of the video, and I'm telling you, one of them can cost you thousands of dollars. If you're facing this situation, please know that we completely understand, as we have navigated numerous families successfully through this very challenging process. So take the next step. It's simple. You can give us a call or go into the description. We have a link to fill out a form where you can get in touch that way. If you have questions or experiences that you've had selling a parent's home, please drop them in the comments below. Just remember, our family is here to help yours. I'll see you in the next video.